Articulate Expression is pleased to present an unabridged recording of And the Mom Ran Away with the Moon, written by J.R. Nichols, narrated by Jamie Hershberger. And the Mom Ran Away with the Moon, written by J.R. Nichols, narrated by Jamie Hershberger. Is she hungry? I just tried to feed her. She wouldn't latch. Is she wet? I just changed her. Why is she crying? I don't know, Jerry, I say, turning my back so he cannot witness my eye roll. Asking why the baby was crying was like asking why our cat jumped up onto the kitchen counter and tried to steal the chicken. It's ingrained, instinctual behavior. Cats steal chicken, and our baby cries. She's an expert, having labored at the craft tirelessly for her entire 4 months outside the womb. If it were possible to be paid to cry professionally, Jerry could retire, and we could live off the income of our little whaler for sure. If crying were an Olympic sport, Baby Cakes would be bringing home the gold. A more likely scenario, certainly, would be the FBI using my child's wailing amplified through overhead speakers and piped into the camp of an enemy or a religious cult in an attempt to instigate surrender. I know I, for sure, have been tempted to give up a time or two. But all of this crying is new to Jerry, who has spent most of the baby's colicky period out of town on business. Since his schedule has become more regulated, the baby's crying jags have started to come farther and farther apart, thank God. She has, it seems like a temperamental artist, begun exploring other phases of personality, like Picasso emerging from his blue period to start dabbling in rose-toned hues. She has experimented with giggling, gurgling, and hiccuping, but on this night she is taking another trip down Disenchanted Lane. The crying phase, it seems, is back. I had at first suspected this episode of Plainted Wails had been brought on by a teething issue, but I'd swiped my finger across her gums and felt none of the little telltale bumps there. My guilty conscience then informed me the culprit was more likely to be indigestion. Despite my typically militant position against early solids for babies, my older children having...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?